I don't understand why Mr. Gayton Mchenzie likes to divert from the topic of discussion, like to just off ramp and start speaking about things that are not the topic of the matter in parliament. He likes to do that a lot. They question him about something, he diverts the conversation, he goes and speaks about something. In parliament, during the debate of the fiscus and the debate of the budget, etc., he was faced with a situation whereby the EFF, Sihle Lonzi, the youth league leader of the EFF, and Sinawo Thambo, had to call him out, for always diverting the conversation and taking away the focus of the parliament into something else that doesn't matter. A distraction is a distraction, they call him. But I want you guys to see what Sinawo Thambo was saying.
Listen, I think at some point we must have an interaction with the Minister of Sports, Arts and Culture that he never addresses the matters on the table in the Parliament of South Africa. He's constantly speaking about peripheral matters. Today he's not debating the finance budget. He's speaking about something else. And I think it's a disservice to the people of South Africa. All he knows to do is to he knows to do is to praise those who have deployed him. At some point, there must be a reining in on the Minister of Sport and Culture that he doesn't make valuable contributions in Parliament. We have to have that conversation. He doesn't make valuable contributions to debate in this Parliament. He goes there and he speaks about peripheral issues because it's got no value to it. It's unacceptable. It's been continuing for a while now. We can't have accepted as members of Parliament. Can you debate the matters on the table and stop telling us about his role in the GNU and his appreciation? We're tired. We're not thankful. We're tired of that. Please.
Honorable Thambo, that is...
Listen, I think at some point...
That's what Sinawo Thambo was saying to the man, Mr. Gayton Mchenzie, the People's Bay. Mr. Gayton Mchenzie was once upon a time, it was the lord of South African politics. Once upon a time, Mr. Gayton Mchenzie was the man who the CIC was. The CIC is who we thought Gayton Mchenzie would be. No, but Gayton Mchenzie is who we thought the CIC would be. But Gayton Mchenzie is 100% way better than the CIC. So they say, these people of his. Not everyone, by the way. His people. Okay, it's fine. Many of them, they lost hope in him anyways. But I don't want to take this out of context. I want you guys to listen to what they were saying. For them to call him out for diverting the conversation. Conversation is about money, fiscus, it's about policy making when it comes to finances, account, all of those things. But this is what he was talking about.
The guns in my area. So if you wonder why Mchenzie is voting here, because this budget contains hope and plans that there will be more policing, there will be more jobs for the people. Lastly, you see, Des van Rooyen, Honorable Des van Rooyen come here. And he says, we love blue lights. When President Zuma appointed him for a weekend, he couldn't say no to the blue lights.
You can even hear the passion in his voice. It's like he's sure of what he's saying. He's overly confident. I wouldn't say arrogant. He's overly confident. And I like his confidence, I like it very much. It's very attractive for someone to command you to listen. But that confidence, if it's not coupled with intelligence and you saying smart something, it's easily gonna make people just stop watching or stop listening, because you're overly confident but you're not saying anything smart, you're not saying anything confident, you are speaking but you're not saying anything. That's what I get from him. He's always loud, always speaking, always obnoxious, but he never seems to get to the point. He never seems to make a point. He never seems to go to a conclusion that is gonna make us sit back and be like, Yazin, this man has a point. He will start speaking now. then chiki ukhuluma ngenye into uyale, then ukhuluma ngeprison, then ukhuluma ngokuthi uhire abantu, then sinini ukhuluma ngama-friend must go, then sinini ukhuluma ngezinye izinto, hey maleo ma hey, then sinini uzuma. In one 5-minute speech, you can divert to 6 different topics. What a power skill Mr. Gayton Mchenzie has of diverting. He's a perfect example of a typical politician. He never answers questions, always diverting the attention to something else, always trying to distract the people of South Africa. But now, he's meeting people in parliament who are going to hold him accountable, who are going to see him that he's just becoming the next ANC type of politicians. Just don't answer the questions. He's becoming that. He's becoming that. Maybe he's mingling with them too much. In the corners, they taught him how to politic. But even what Sihle Lonzi was saying to the men.
My apologies. Please take your seat. Member from the EFF, what is your point of order?
Speaker, and this is on relevance. You know, we were having a very sophisticated debate on money bills, on fiscal framework. The minister has totally degenerated the debate on budget. The guy simply has no clue what the money bills is about, what the fiscal framework is about. He's speaking like he's talking some numbers there in prison, talking about and all of this. Can you ask the minister, does he know what the fiscal framework says? Or is he going to continue degenerating the standard of the debate in this parliament about the budget? We can't stand for this mediocrity, we cannot.
Honourable Member.
It's unfortunate that a very grown-up man like Mr. Gayton Mchenzie has to be reprimanded by young people. And don't say these young people are disrespecting him. I've never heard them say anything disrespectful. They're just calling him out for the way he's acting as a parliamentarian. They're not disrespecting him. They're not lying about his conduct. His conduct, we can all agree they're right. He likes to divert the attention to something else. It doesn't focus on the topic at hand. So they're not insulting him. They're just saying, why is it that you always off-ramp and always want to speak about other things that are not the matter of the topic of today? But hi, in South Africa, the politics are a joke anyways. Us will just watch and laugh. The politics of South Africa, it's like, what do you expect from this politics? Excuse me. What do you expect from these politicians? These are not the people who are going to come and save you anyways. These people are just a joke out there, just making a shit show of the country, making the whole world laugh at us. But this is what it is. These are the people you voted for anyways. So you might as well get the government you need, you deserve. It is what it is. Thank you very much.
The guns in my area. So if you wonder why Mchenzie is voting here, because this budget contains hope and plans that there will be more policing, there will be more jobs for the people. Lastly, you see, Des van Rooyen, Honorable Des van Rooyen come here. And he says, we love blue lights. When President Zuma appointed him for a weekend, he didn't say no to the blue lights.